sketchbook tour time. I don't remember when I made this sketchbook, it'll say inside, but I do remember that this is one of my favorite sketchbooks. I love how this one turned out. I wish I had more interactable stuff in it, because if I remember right, it doesn't have much, but it's still nice. It was started on December in 2023 and ended in June 2024. So that's 6 or 7 months, I think, if I'm doing my math right. So yeah, all of these stickers are bought. I got them for Christmas. So yeah, I believe I also got this sketchbook for Christmas too. Not the Christmas that I started this on, a previous Christmas. But still, I got this sketchbook on Christmas, or either that or one of my birthdays. It's a good sketchbook. The paper quality isn't the best, but if you're looking for a good cheap sketchbook that'll get the job done, I recommend this. I don't usually like sketchbook with whatever these are called. I forget what they're called, but everybody fucking buys these for me, and it's like, feels like industry standard. It feels like all the sketchbooks I see have those. I don't usually find sketchbooks that have, what is it called, a hardcover or whatever. So it's fine. I would prefer a hardcover, but this is fine. First page, it's my OC Ash before her redesign, and I'm gonna be redesigning her again. So this is not gonna stay long. I do really like this first page. These washi tapes my sister got me, which was real nice. Again, I don't know where the stickers are from. Here's a random character. I think I ended up turning her to an adoptable, but nobody bought her. And then My Melody and Kuromi. Yeah, I got these washi tapes from my sister. Maybe I'll send this video to her, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. So yeah. Kuromi and My Melody as a warm-up. Miku. Another warm-up. Sketch of my persona before I turned myself into a little demon, because that's what my persona is now. Damn it, I keep on having to flip. I didn't realize how hard this sketchbook tour was gonna be. Demon cat, surrounded in a ring of mushrooms. Because that's a totally normal thing to draw. I'm gonna have so much trouble touring this fucking sketchbook. Human Kuromi. Sakura. There's a lot of My Little Pony fan art. I think I tried to draw the Powerpuff Girls under this, but I didn't like the sketch, so I just covered it up. Luna and Fluttershy. I will say I've improved a lot with drawing ponies since this sketchbook. I drew a lot of ponies. Draw this in your style. I actually finished. Imagine that. Some doodles a friend made. Another DTIYs, but I didn't end up finishing that one. 2 sketches of me. I think this was another DIYs that I never ended up finishing. I don't remember who made those. Don't ask me. My melody, whatever. Bunch of marker swatches and stuff. Another DIYs. Well, both of these are DIYs. I never ended up finishing. You're gonna see a theme of that. I am very bad at finishing DIYs. Ballora. Actually, that's pretty good cursive for me. I suck at cursive. Cool pose. I think I was gonna turn this into a painting to cover up the bleed through. I just never got around to it. Fun Time Foxy. I think me practicing line art and then getting frustrated, so I just made it a sketch. Bunch of doodles of different characters. This was gonna be a your character here base of like different characters trapped in bottles, but then I thought, oh, people are gonna make inappropriate jokes about that. I'm just not gonna do it, so I never ended up posting the final product. I thought it was a cute idea at first because I was like, oh, potion bottles. But then my brain realized that's gonna turn into a My Little Pony jar very quickly. Animatic thingy or whatever. Don't remember what to. Probably a song. I don't remember this character. Probably just a one-off. Your character here pieces. I only ended up going for that one. Nobody bought it. Again. And Lennon. Because I love my baby boy Lennon. Oh, this was when My Little Worms was trending and I made like sort of my own thing with it. Except it was kind of just a rip-off of the original My Little Worms. Why is she dead? Why did I draw her dead? Okay, I'm not gonna question it. I think I just killed her off because she's my least favorite. Sorry, Applejack lovers. Poor Pinky. I did a Little Miss Rarity reference in the chest. That's fun. Yeah, this was a fun spread to make. I did this on an Instagram Live, I think. So yeah, that was fun. Bunch of different poses here. Random character. Pomni, because I love her. She's relatable. She has my amount of anxiety. Kuromi. This is Ash's redesign. Funny, just a couple pages ago, you saw her before. Now she's getting a redesign, and she's getting another redesign soon. Okay. I was planning on redrawing another drawing I have. When I made this, that was the sketch. But I never ended up doing it. I still have the original drawing. But I never ended up doing it. want to sell this adoptable. Like, she has eyes in her ears, and I think that's a cool concept. I don't know where I got that from. So much flipping back and forth. That's my OC Luna. Oh, also forgot to say Luna Lady. That's their names. For anybody who's wondering. Oh my gosh, there's so much flipping. I turned this into a Valentine's Day adoptable. This is Lady again. Come on, get focused. Lady. An adoptable I never finished. Little doodle of myself. I think this was supposed to be another Valentine's Day adoptable that I never finished. DTIYs I never finished. So much flipping. I don't remember this outfit. I don't remember what I named Lennon's drag queen persona, but yeah. That's her. That's the adoptable. That's another Valentine's Day adoptable. This was also supposed to be an adoptable that I never finished. A lot of adoptables going on. Did I ever show what was under here? Yeah, it was nothing. Okay. Some ode art. Screecher sheet of my original species that needs a redesign again. More ode art. This was a long time ago, so I finally finished it. Man boobs. No one's seeing that other than me. That's my art. For me only. Oh, this is a fun page. This is Critter. My Little Pony OC I have that I made on Ash's Town, I believe, if I remember right. And this was a food painting study. I still suck at painting and drawing food. I'm going to work on that. It's gonna take a while though. I do still kind of like this landscape. I do not like how the cat turned out. And this was a repaint of a previous painting I did in another sketchbook. And I really like how that turned out. That is a really nice painting. Okay. So, Screechers again, the male version. My OC, who's partially Screecher. The final sketches of some ode art, which I have finished, other than one gift art that isn't technically part of the ode art. More stuff for just me. And poses. Not sure if I introduced him on the last page, but this is Max. And I have a love-hate relationship with him. I love drawing him, but God, I hate him. This is Clarissa, I believe. This was one of Max's old redesigns. Just, yeah. I gotta redesign the redesign. I gotta redesign a lot of characters. Here's my OC Clover. he used to be a hero. He used to work for the hero department, but now he's an engineer for the hero department. So he still kind of works for them, but he's not out in the field anymore, which is good because he's literally missing limbs. Just random doodles. I was kind of art blocked in this sketchbook. Miku, drawing a friend made. And then this is Clover's adopted daughter, Rosie, who recently got a redesign. Rosie or Rosa, I forget which one it is. Basically, the fire that mangled him, he saved her, but her parents ended up dying in the fire, so he adopted her. And it's kind of sweet. I love both of them. They're not very big in the story, like they're kind of like side characters that you don't see often, kind of like, you know, I would equate them to like Willow's dads in the Owl House. Like, you don't see much of them, but they're still there, you know. One of my characters' tattoos, I was just, you know, drawing out how their tattoos would look like. I plan on getting this tattoo on myself, actually. It's supposed to look like a thigh guard, and the pearls go all the way around the thigh. I do want that as an actual tattoo. This is a sketch for DIYs. I think I showed it earlier. I don't remember. This is blur everything. Nobody can see this. I mean, I have sticky notes, but blur everything. This is Luna. This is... oh, it's just Rose. That's Max. Rose. This was how her wings used to look like. I redesigned her again. Human Luna, like My Little Pony Luna, not my OC Luna. Very confusing, I know. Oh yeah, this is Smoke and fuck, what's her name? No, I can't. Vivian. Smoke and Vivian. This won't make any sense in this context. When I eventually make a video about those two characters, it will, but for now it won't. This is Rainbow Dash, Boo, my bat character Boo. I don't know why I didn't draw her with wings. And some random fairy guy. And I actually like that design. I might redesign that and bring them back. Oh, more painting. This is Smoke again, painting in all his tattoos. I love him. This I did on a live on Twitch, I think. It was a certain frame or whatever of a comic, a My Little Pony comic, but I gave up on it. It was too hard for my skill back then, which is funny considering how much detail is in this painting, yet I can't do the same on ponies. Steampunk fairy, lady in a dress with a sword. Clarissa, because emotional damage is her whole storyline. Vivian again. Fuck, I forget this one's name. Melody. Melody. That's Melody. Cute little doodles of smoke. And Vivian. My OC, Emma. And Melody again. And I don't know what this sketch is gonna be. Okay, so this is Luna and Celestia. Yeah, just more My Little Pony stuff. Oh, more stuff from that one story. Bae. I want to redesign her again. I think she looks ugly now. And Zane. I love Zane. Zane is adorable. I love them. I need to redesign them too. But I'll work on it. Oh, blur everything. Blur everything. That can't be shown on YouTube. Ah, more blur. So much needs to be blurred out. Ash, my OC, I forgot her name, but she's an art fight OC. More of her. I love her neon colors. I think you can really tell when I kind of... I think in this sketchbook I turned 18. I think you can really tell when I turned 18. This is an OC I got from a raffle. I think her name was Deary, something like that. I need to draw her more. I do really love her. I just don't have the right colors for her in traditional. And that's Clover again. These two are a persona thing I had for a pet site game that I don't have the same persona anymore, but it was still a cute persona. Just couple art, I guess. One couple art of Juno and Lennon. Me. Barry, I think is her name. Liz. And Smoke again. I don't know why I thought that was just couple art at first. I'm dumb. Oh, Halloween adoptables I never made. Ghosty, I want to bring back eventually. I fucking love Ghosty. Oh, can't show that. Blur. There's gonna be a lot of blurring. Luna again, I think? No, this is Twilight. I think I was just doing costume design. Oh, I remember. It was like the USA costume or whatever. I was like, that's fucking hideous. I'm going to redesign it. And I do think I did better than USA did in the costume competition thing. DIYs I never ended up finishing. Random doodles. Ash. Deary again. I think that's her name. I really don't remember. It's been a while. Vic. I love Vic. I really like this doodle of her in her pajamas. I need to redo that. I think this was in May or something. I jump around in this sketchbook a lot. So some doodles I skip pages too, so some doodles, it doesn't match up, you know. I probably go back and forth between pages and stuff a lot. I don't know why I did this again. I thought I already completed that ode art. I mean, it is completed now. I think that was for DTI likes. Excuse me. This is a little dragon doodle. I was practicing drawing dragons. I want to redesign this dragon. It's not significant to my OC lore or anything, but it's like it's a handheld dragon, and they're used as pets, and they are often in restaurants to make creme brulee, I can't say that fucking dessert. You know, the creme brulee, the stuff with you hit it with the spoon, and it cracks the sugar on top. I think that's what it's called, creme brulee. All the people who know how to pronounce that dessert are screaming at me. Yeah. Another mermaid. I do like that mermaid. My OC Bailey, and I don't know who this character. Oh wait, no, that's the same character. Never mind. I know that character. Lady. And a bunch of doodles. Oh, here's my persona. I wonder when I add the horns and tail. I don't remember when I started doing that. More mermaids. I do really like mermaids. They're fun to draw. And fun to paint. I need to paint them more. Miku. I don't like this one. But this one's kind of cute. Oh, this is fan art for Try Again. And this is my OC. You saw her earlier as a wolf. That's her as a human. If you ever want to draw her in a human form, that's it. Oh, this was my Kitten Punch persona. If you haven't watched Kitten Punch, you're really missing out. I made my character villain because I like villains. Maybe morally gray, not necessarily a villain. But I also made myself bat themed because I fucking love bats. So yeah. Pinkie Pie, because I love Pinkie Pie. Sorry, putting washi tape back in place. Girlfriend, because I love her, especially when it comes to the, I forgot the name of the mod, the Funkadelics, I think is what it's called, the mod with lyrics. I love her in that one. And then here's a little funny doodle. So yeah, that's the end. If I remember right, there's personal information in those, so I can't show that. So yeah, that's the end of the sketchbook tour. I'm gonna have to blur it a lot. But I have one more sketchbook tour after this, before my current sketchbook. So if you like sketchbook tours, stay around for that. I got plenty of sketchbook tours. Anyways, bye-bye. Sorry the the camera has been so shaky. I have carpal tunnel, so holding the camera is difficult. I'm having to switch hands. Okay, bye-bye.